There's a quote from Mother Teresa, which is, the good that we can do, we must do. And if I'm capable of doing some good, then I must do that good, which is actually why I'm involved in combating human trafficking right now. If anybody in our audience is moved by what's got to be one of the most horrible atrocities in the world, I was just reading today that there are more people enslaved today than at any time in human history. And the United Nations says more than 40 million. And something like 8 million of these are sex slaves. And imagine the typical age for a girl to be turned into a sex slave is between 12 and 14. And she's going to have sex with strangers like 10, 15 times a night.
That's awful. It's pretty shocking because in our world, like in North America, we don't see it because we don't have, well, at least on the surface, we don't have slavery here. I know that there are lots of people who are human trafficked here in the shadows, but we don't really appreciate what's happening out there.
Yeah, it's a hidden crime because, since it's against the law, they're not going to broadcast it. But good Lord. So what I'm involved in is we have something called Support Our Survivors, where we say, now remind me, I know that you're in Canada.
I'm just outside of Toronto. Yeah.
Just outside of Toronto. I'm certain that there are anti-trafficking organizations in Toronto. What we do is we raise money, typically it's $12,000, but people have been donating in such a scale that the most recent one was $60,000. And I'll share how it works. Say you're in Lancaster, Pennsylvania, and people have want to do something about human trafficking. They donate like $5, but you have enough of them, and we got to $60,000. And we're giving a check to the North Star Institute, which helps rehabilitate or restore people who've been trafficked. And the purpose of the money is, first, it's going to help them. They'll extend their reach, but it's also an excuse for radio, television, newspaper, and billboards and podcasters to write about North Star. So if somebody is listening to us who's near Toronto, who would like mounds of publicity and probably some money that goes with it, the way to get hold of me, or if you want to donate, and $5 is wonderful, I'd be happy with $1. Text WTF, and that stands for Win This Fight. But that's so deliberate. It's a marketing gimmick. You'll remember WTF. Text WTF to 55312, and you don't have to donate. I would love you if you would just sign up for the newsletter, which is really interesting, says I modestly. But people tell me that they got a lot out of it. Or you'll have an opportunity to donate. And I love it when people donate because it encourages me so much.
That's amazing. Well, and it totally fits because here you're looking at these people who their freedom to make the most of their life has been taken away forcibly. And so this causes to give them that freedom back and also help them make the most of their lives in whatever way we can.